Hey everybody, so I am back with a guest design team project for Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. She's Manashka here on YouTube, and I will put the link to her exhibit shop down below and to her channel. So I did get a little design team package. I'm only doing guest design team for her for I think this month, next month, and probably January as well. But you're probably going to see a little more like traveler's notebooks next time, because I wanted to use her charms that I have bought, or that I got for, where are they? Okay, they're somewhere in here. So anyway, a few items, and I did show this on the haul, but here are some things that she carries. These are actually like little rings, but you can use these as embellishments. She's got trims. This I used today, which I love this dangle. So I used some of that already today on this project. And this one, I've picked this up before. And I did use one of these circles. Where did I use it? Oh, I did use them. I might as well show you these as part of my project, because I used them for the backs of these paper clips, because I don't think I showed you these altered clips with, I think these are like little ornaments that I got from like Hobby Lobby, but look at the back. That's where I used those. Okay, so I don't think I showed you these. And then I used one of these bigger ones as a base for a flower that I built, so you're not going to see it because it's covered up. So I did use that, and what I wanted to show you was, first of all, she's got some shaker stuff and metal. She's got a lot of metal pieces and bling. I used one of these. She's got wood pieces, and these say like handmade by. And then here I picked up a whole bunch of Christmas charms. So these are what I'm going to use on the traveler's notebooks, and some of the shaker stuff as well. So I had used this trim and this trim, and again this, and then one of the circles on this project. Okay, oh, let me just go ahead and show you some other things that she carries. She has like little appliques. She's got flowers. This is just from my stash now, because I've had, you know, I always have her product. And I think this one too. Wait, this one I already showed you. This one here, it's just stretchy, which is really pretty. And another piece I have out. I love this one. These are like little hanging lines. So that's just a few of the things that she carries, but she has a lot. So, and I always, you know, guest design for her whenever she wants me to. And I don't design for anybody else. So, oops, I just do it for her on occasion, because she's not open all year round, just so you know. She closes about half the year. Alright, so I picked up this at Tuesday morning. It doesn't even have a regular ticket on there, but it was $4.99 for these 6 canvas bags. They're mini totes. And you see how they're using them here, and they have black ones in there, but I also have smaller ones. But I decided to use this one, and I only did one for now. And I went into my stash as well and added in there this trim that somebody gifted me. I don't even know who it was, but really gorgeous. This is from Hobby Lobby, and this is something that me and Natasha actually shared. We both were there at the same time. And I think this is from Walmart. This is that fun tool trim, tutu trim, some people call it. It's actually stretchy. And then just a piece of eyelet trim. So, let me see who's messaging me. Okay. And then I used a flower from my stash, and I just took out the center and replaced it with her bling. So this is what it looks like. It's so cute and so pretty and shabby. So this right here, you won't know, but it was actually a whole circle, and it had this stuff around the whole thing. So it's sequins that they kind of looped and attached to lace. So it was like a whole circle, kind of like a doily. So I cut it up to use it as strips, and then I also turned one of these pieces into a flower, like so, and that's where I used that felt circle so I could build the flower. And that is right here. Okay. And just recently, I didn't do a video, but I did just get a rack from Crafty Irina. She sent me a little box with some like fall stuff and some edible goodies, and then inside was just out of nowhere a little doily piece. So I went ahead and used it because I had it sitting on my desk, and I put that little doily piece here, and on top of that flower that I made. This is a pre-made flower which had this center, but I just pulled it off and then put Natasha's bling in there. Whoops, sorry. And these I've used to make paper clips as well. I showed you that in a previous video, and it's right here. So everything is versatile for all kinds of stuff. You don't have to just stick to whatever they're made for. So on top of the canvas, I laid on this. It's actually about this wide, this eyelet trim that somebody gifted me. It's really pretty, and I put it, you know, upside down so that the top had a cute little border. Everything was hot glued on, and what I did over here was I hot glued it. I folded the end in and hot glued it in so it looks like a finished piece. You see how it looks like I sewed it, but I didn't. I glued it in that way. I'm going to turn it around so I can show you better what this looks like. So I actually started from the bottom and worked my way up. I wrapped the whole thing with the trim because I wanted to look more full, because this dangle here, you could see it's not that full. So if you fold it in and double it, then it's more full. So that's why I went all the way around and just did it like that so it looked more full. So I started on the bottom and I went off the edge. Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but you see the border? I went off the edge so it's hanging past that border. Then I laid the two trims from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner, starting with the longest one, which is this one here. Wrapped it around, hot glued it down, and then I layered the second one on top. So I have her two trims there. And then I went with that pink tutu trim on top of that. And then, you know, I carefully had to cut this circle to make it go around. So I actually cut it into two pieces. And I left some of the lace on so that it would show, as you can see right there. And I just hot glued it down, hot glued some of that trim down too so it'd be flat, and I just went all the way around again. I actually had to cut it into pieces so I can go all the way around. And you can see the lace there. And then I added this piece. So now I had this opening here that didn't look so good. And what I did was I just trimmed it with this gorgeous trim that was gifted to me. Now I didn't glue it all down. I wanted some bits to still be, you know, hanging and loose so you can actually say, oh, you know, how's this put together? It was just hot glued. Okay, there might be some, you know, try to get all the hot glue strings and bits off, but that's how it looks without the flower. And then on the other side, I decided to use one of the extra pieces that I had of this trim and just made that flower, put it on top of the doily, and then layered this flower and changed up the bling for this piece, which is a lot prettier. And that's pretty much it. That is my guest design team project for Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. So please go check out her her store and her YouTube. I don't know why I can't talk. And just be on the lookout for some more guest design team projects. And like I said, I'm going to be working on TNs now. I think I'm caught up on most of my stuff so that I can get to work. There's only a couple more weeks left in this month, and I really wanted to get some Christmas TNs out early enough for people to buy them, and if they wanted to gift them, they would still have enough time. So I will be using those charms and the shape of it, so just be on the lookout for that. If you want to go and pick some up yourself, I think they come 2 in a set. So I have candy canes, Santa, and the stockings. what else? I think that's it. And then I really love this mix here. So be on the lookout for that. It's coming soon. And again, check the links down below. And thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.